tell us about the migration and the immigration in the city.
Okay. All right. So, firstly, for those who may not be familiar with the terms, immigration is when people come into your country or city to live here. They're not the tourists. Okay. So we had 14 million tourists last year. They're not what we count as immigration. Immigration is people who come, take a residence visa in the country. Now, emigration is when people leave the country, they're not coming back. So there was a study conducted by Top Move. Simply put Top Move in Google, you'll get it. Top Move actually looked at population emigrating, leaving countries, not coming into it. And there were four criteria that they looked at. One was the actual percentage of people leaving. The second thing they looked at was the quality of the lifestyle in those cities or countries. The third thing they were looking at was the cost of living, which is interesting because a lot of people are complaining prices are going up, prices are going up. Dubai has become expensive, but when you hear the numbers in the study, it's quite surprising. The same guy who's saying it's expensive is not leaving Dubai. And then the fourth criteria was happiness levels. These were the four: cost of living, lifestyle, happiness levels, and percentage of people leaving. The country with the lowest emigration rate in the world is the UAE. 99.37% of the people said we don't want to leave. 99.3%. Japan came in second at 98%. The US is sitting in the fourth place. But this is very clear. Regardless of what people say on the ground, when you go to them and ask them, would you want to leave the UAE and live somewhere else? They're saying no. Now, what does this mean to us in real estate? It's opportunity. These people are going to be living here for the rest of their lives. They're going to buy homes. Many of them will still keep renting for many years to come. So for any investor, golden period, don't wait for it. Come in and pick up your property.
And following the Fed's announcement of dropping those LTVs and the rates, so means like all of these tenants, they have the opportunity nowadays to becoming landlords. They have the opportunity to becoming investors. They have the opportunity to be using that from the bank, which is also is another booster of it.
I would separate the two here. Yes, I completely agree that it's now giving a lot more opportunity for people to own homes. Investors largely wouldn't do that. Because if I'm an investor, the only thing I'm really focusing on is my returns, either appreciation or long-term rental yield. But that gets destroyed when I'm taking a mortgage. Because firstly, to avail of the mortgage, it means I'm picking up property which is ready. I'm already paying a whole lot more than I should have. People who bought it 3 years ago have made between 70 to 100% on it. I'm already losing as an investor. I would not take that kind of property. Secondly, with the interest being added onto the mortgage, it just became even more expensive. So I don't make good capital appreciation, so my returns when I sell it would not be great. The serious hardcore investors are coming in at the launches or in a month after the launch, and they're picking it up because they'll get the highest possible return. But homeowners, absolutely. Now, since it's going to become more attractive, the mortgage values, they will go to pick it up. To support that, the 10-year golden visa for just 2 million in property is making it even more encouraging for these people to come in. So yes, we definitely see. In fact, the whole of last year, we've been seeing it happening even when interest had not yet come down. We call these the first home buyers. So there's been this huge new trend in Dubai, which is first home buyers. Now, first home buyers are usually going to go for homes which are not in the super high end. Anything that's in the 4 million, 5 million, these people have already bought their homes in the past. They don't even need the mortgages. The first home buyers definitely need the mortgages. So they're looking for homes in the range of 1 to 2 million. They're all going, that's why Arjan, JVC, JVT, Furjan, the Dubai South area, Town Square, Business Bay, Dubai Land, all have become very, very popular now because the first home buyer is buying something where he's not going to take that kind of risk and he's looking for a mortgage. So yes, you will see a lot of mortgages coming out on these homes and the demand is there for those areas. And that has again happened because the rents have been jumping a lot, right? We had 23% last year, projection of 20% this year. Now, what we need to understand is that the rents are going up for two reasons, not one. There's two reasons. One, is there is a new influx into the city. There's more and more new residents coming in who are becoming part of the Dubai landscape. So because new people are coming in, it is only natural that the demand for accommodation goes up, therefore the rise in rent. That is easy to explain. There is a second factor, very, very critical, is the rental migrations. So what's been happening in Dubai, because the rents are going up, since the new people are coming in, as well as the millionaires of the world are coming in, we're seeing a shift in pattern. People who are renting at 300,000, for example, on the Jumeirah, are now finding it a little expensive to do that. So what are they doing? They're migrating into other waterfront communities, like say a Dubai Marina, where I don't mind putting 230,000 rather than putting 400,000 that the landlord is asking. So they come to Dubai Marina because it is slightly lower, they are willing to pay more. That makes the landlords in Dubai Marina say, instead of getting 180, 185, I can ask for 230. There are people to take it today. So because of the lifestyle migration that is happening, the rental requirements are growing up. Those who are in the waterfront communities, maybe say just a Dubai Marina, moved into the JLTs and the business base. Those in the business base and the JLTs have moved into the Arjans, the JVCs, or they're going
Homes came in
into
general.
Dubai land. So this migration is causing people with more rental power coming into the smaller areas. As a result, it is causing the landlords to raise the asking price there. So there is a major influence on the rents going up, besides the fact that people are just coming into the city. So both these are doing the contribution.
Just want to mention something before we jump to a different topic. Regarding what you were saying, smart investors are using prime stay. Even though if they are taking 5% interest from the bank, we are managing to be making over 10%. So they are still playing with someone else's money if they want to accumulate property.
I was wondering when you were going to bring prime stay into this.
You are listening to Take Charge podcast, hosted by
Anthony Joseph.